Ziklag, a town mentioned in the book of Samuel, was initially part of the kingdom of Achish, the Philistine king of Gath, before becoming a part of the kingdom of Judah. After David defeated Goliath, a native of Gath, he sought asylum from King Achish and was granted the site of Ziklag for him and his followers to settle. During their time in Ziklag, David and his men engaged in raids against neighboring villages, and David even attempted to join Achish and the Philistine army in battle against Saul, but his request was denied. While David and his warriors were away, the Amalekites raided Ziklag, destroying the town and taking its people and livestock captive. David pursued the Amalekites, defeated them, and rescued his people, returning to Ziklag with additional spoils. This victory helped solidify David's authority among the people of Judah. After Saul's death in battle, David lamented the loss of Saul and Jonathan, and later crowned himself king of Judah and eventually all of Israel in Hebron. Ziklag, considered by some as David's first capital, is not mentioned again in the biblical texts after these events. The final mention of Ziklag is found in the book of Nehemiah, where it is stated that Ziklag was resettled upon the return of the Jews from the Babylonian exile, also known as the return to Zion, Nehemiah 11:28. In the 19th century, an initial attempt was made to identify Ziklag at Haluza, which is approximately 20 kilometers southeast of Beersheba. However, subsequent excavations revealed that the site was not inhabited by either Philistines or Israelites. Other scholars have proposed different locations for Ziklag, such as Tel Halif, Tel Shera, Tel Sheva, and Tel Zayit, but none of them have provided conclusive evidence to support their claims. Currently, an archaeological expedition is underway at a site called Khirbet-e-Ra'i, which is situated approximately 45 kilometers north of Beersheba, 10 kilometers south of biblical Gat, Tel Safit, and 3 kilometers west of Lachish. This expedition is suggesting that Khirbet-e-Ra'i is the actual location of Ziklag. Khirbet-e-Ra'i is strategically positioned on a hilltop in the southern Shephelah, offering a view of a significant portion of the southern coastal plain. It overlooks the ancient international highway known as the Via Maris, which once connected Egypt with Mesopotamia. The expedition, led by Professor Y. Garfinkel from the Hebrew University, Sayar Ganor from the Israel Antiquities Authority, and Dr. Y. Keemer of Macquarie University in Sydney, has excavated an area of approximately 1,000 sqm so far. They have discovered clear evidence of a settlement from the Philistine era dating back to the 12th through the 11th centuries BCE. This was later replaced by a rural settlement from the early 10th century BCE. The excavators have associated a destruction layer with the Amalekite raid on Ziklag. Additionally, the site contains remnants from the Persian period, aligning with the description in the book of Nehemiah, which mentions the resettlement of Ziklag during Persian times. However, a significant challenge to this new hypothesis arises from the fact that the Bible suggests that Ziklag should be located much further south. According to Joshua 19:5, Ziklag was situated within the territory of the tribe of Shimon. In case Ziklag was located near Lachish, it would have been referenced in Joshua 15:33-39. However, 1 Samuel 27 suggests that Ziklag was governed by Achish, the Philistine ruler of Gath, and Khirbet-e-Ra'i is situated just 10 kilometers to the south of biblical Gath, Tel Safit. Although the site revealed minimal Philistine pottery, it was inhabited during Philistine rule. It is possible that these artifacts belonged to the Canaanites who were now under the authority of Achish, the king of Gath. The name Ziklag is not of Semitic origin, hinting at a Philistine connection. Moreover, Khirbet-e-Ra'i was not settled before the 12th century BCE. During a recent visit to the site, it was observed some architectural remnants that could have been part of a large Philistine administrative building. Notably, one wall was 1.5 meters thick. However, what caught attention the most was a large circular stone slab with grooves along its edge. This stone might have been used for animal sacrifice. It is plausible that David used this stone to slaughter an animal in celebration of reclaiming Ziklag after the Amalekite raid.